What's up? Welcome back to my channel, or for the first time if you're new, I'm Sylvan, and today I'm going to be reacting to Cipher's character trailer. Piece of cake. I'm very excited to get into this, but with that out of the way, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and let's get into this. I am a big Cipher fan. Oh! They actually arrested her, but she's not going to be there for long.
And property damage.
Oh, this is a perfect style for this. I'm loving all the colorful things to go along with it. Ooh, in the tumbler? Alright, the door is just a crack open. All the little splashes of color are awesome.
What you looking at?
Ooh, the angle of that shot is interesting. The music is interesting as well.
Anybody else?
Of course she's stealing everything on her way out. Even the statue?
Thank you.
God, she's just having fun. God, the fucking magnet. Yeah, this is interesting music for her. Ooh. Some kind of extra special necklace. Ah, the lightning speed begins. Nice. Hell yeah. And she gets the necklace in the end. You're not gonna stop her.
Time to run.
Jesus. Yep, she's a speedster, all right. What? Wait a minute. What?
Pardon me.
She took his bathtub. Jesus Christ. And she just has our inventory. Oh no, she's taking everything. Yo, that's hype. Oh, she even takes the logo.
A bigger bag next time.
Too bad.
What?
Cipher.
The only people who could catch her. This is really fun. I expected nothing less, but still. So the framing of this, obviously, is that Cipher has been captured and arrested for a variety of crimes. We see that as they pat her down and try to make sure she doesn't have anything to let her escape, she's already nabbed the keys and is using her tail to obscure them and hide them from view of the guards. In this case, she is charged with breaking and entering, theft, and property damage. But it's at this point where these colorful splashes of just flair begin to appear that are sort of comic booky in nature. It's the kind of thing I'd expect from a Natlan trailer in Genshin, more so than I would a Cipher trailer, but it works really well for what it's trying to do nonetheless. So of course she gets out, but we get this really cool shot of inside the tumbler of the lock. Before then we pull out and just hear the click as we see it just written out here. We see Cipher doing her best to sneak by. She's making it harder for herself than it needs to be, being upside down like this, but still, she's clearly having fun with it, even if it's making it more difficult, and she just decides to have fun, jumping on this guy's shoulders before knocking him down. At which point we get her trailer art, which is really stylish. This downward angle looking up at her is really interesting. It's at this point, though, that as she's snuck out properly, her attention shifts from escaping to stealing. She's not coming home empty-handed. She starts swiping anything and everything she can, using the magnet that she has to just pull everything in. At which point it uses the actual in-game inventory to show everything she's collecting, which is just fun visually. But as she then goes for what seems to be clearly the most valuable piece in this place, they surround her and jump her. Little do they know, she cannot be caught that easily. She flips her coin, and then she's off. Using her speed powers, she just decimates everybody and gets out clean, getting the necklace and getting out with all of them defeated. At which point, to avoid the remaining guards, she just starts running. She blasts past everyone, taking them down in the process, going so fast that she traverses worlds. She goes to everywhere we have been prior. She's taking anything that she can. Funnily enough, many of these are in fact references to previous trailers. The initial one with Penacony, I don't immediately see what it could be referenced to, but it just shows us that she's going to multiple worlds. And then when we have her coming to the Luofu, what she's stealing is the alcohol that Fei Zhao and Jing Yuan fight over in Fei Zhao's trailer. So we're dipping into that moment. We can tell because it's the same table. Fei Zhao is reaching out toward it. Jing Yuan is pushing it aside out of her grasp with just the little spoon thing. It's exactly from that trailer. Then when she comes to Bellabug, it doesn't seem to be a specific reference, but we can sort of peek out a few characters. Sampo appears to be right there. I think that's Japard. That might be someone, but it's a little too indistinct for me to tell. And then she passes by the Herta space station where she steals Dr. Ratio's tub. His bubble bath has been taken. But funnily enough, I would have to go back to check the original demo, but at the very least here, he's wearing pants. He is in the bath with pants on. It keeps him from being indecent once the tub is gone, but it's just funny nonetheless. But then we just follow as she continues stealing from everywhere and anywhere. The place is blending together as she's just this force of pure speed. She takes everything from everywhere until she takes the entire universe. And then when that's not enough, she comes out to take the logo itself until her inventory is truly full. We can see the things she has stolen, not just in-game items, but the tub and the alcohol, things that we now know for a fact are 5-star items. But at the end of the day, this is more so, it seems, her fantasy of being able to steal the universe. Steal everything, where she actually just at some point was caught by Aglaya and Maide. It's real funny, it's real cute, and I enjoy it a lot. But other than that, I don't really have too much more to say about it. It's mainly just vibes and pure motion. So with that, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment on your thoughts, and I hope you all had a great day. Bye-bye.